Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. This is the first open carry report for the year. It's January 15th, 2025. If you're new to the channel, this is just me talking about my experience with carrying openly in the state of South Carolina. I've been doing these videos since, I think it was August 5th. I think I started doing this, I think my first video, August 15th, 2021. When I talked about I was going to start carrying openly, now that the law had changed in South Carolina at the time. And then we became constitutional carry last year on March 7th. And so I just been rocking out. And it's been a great experience. I haven't had any trouble with it. I do these videos to show that at least to share my experience with anyone who may be considering getting a rig for carrying openly, or may want to consider that option, depending on where they live or kind of clothing that they have on, or what the laws are in their state. Because there's some states where, I don't know if Carolina, you can carry openly without a permit, but you have to have a permit to carry concealed. I just do these videos just to share my experience with other people. I'm well aware of the argument about it being a tactical disadvantage, but I'm doing this as a form of public service. I want to educate people around me about why it's a good idea to carry overall. And the only way to really convey that message is to do it in a way where people can actually see it. So I carry openly. Plus, it's also very comfortable. The type of clothing I like to wear and the type of guns that I carry, it's more comfortable for me to carry openly. But I do it. I do have the right holsters for it. Um, you know, Here's my carry piece. It's a standard 1911 government model. I like the Serpa holster. I've had this one for I want to say going back to 2012. I think when I first bought this, and I have the Blade Tech tech mount on the back. I also had the other half of the tech mount on the pancake or the paddle design for the paddles. I forgot how you call it. The paddle, I guess the paddle backing that slips in between your side and your pants. That's what I use, and it's very comfortable for me to wear all day. The Serpa design has not failed me since I've had the holster. Like I said, going back to 2012, and I've carried in many different environments. I gotten it dirty. I've only had to take it apart and clean it. I didn't really even take it apart all the way down. I just had to clean all any dirt or grit that got into it. And it's been good to me ever since. I got in the same style for my PSA dagger, which I did a video on. I did a video on about that last year. But yeah, so far, it's been a good experience. I'm trying to think of a time. So I did have so when I was picking up my welder, because I had to drop my welder off at a small engine shop to see if they can do some work on it. When I was picking it up, I was carrying 1911. And I always carrying condition one, which is cocked and locked. The young man who helped me load it back on the truck. He saw it. He said, "Oh, is your hammer?" He said, "Your hammer is back. Like, your hammer is cocked back." I said, "Oh yeah, I carry in condition one." And it's okay, because I think people, when they see the hammer cocked back, they may be a little bit more, they may be a little concerning about it, because they might not be used to seeing a firearm with a hammer. I remember years ago when I went to go take the course for my CWP, when I went ahead and got one. I was the only one in the class that had a hammer fired firearm. Everyone else had striker fire. I think there was one person who had a shrouded hammer for their on their revolver. I was the only one who had a firearm that had an exposed hammer. So it could be a little jarring to people who are not used to seeing a gun with a cocked hammer. I guess they think they would be better, maybe more safer to have it, maybe half cocked, or just have it not cocked at all. But I keep mine cocked and locked. It has not been an issue for the years I've been carrying in that fashion. And it wasn't anything, anything scary to the guy. He just noticed that. I took the time to kindly explain to him how I carry, and how it's not a problem. Um, what else? I was stepping out of a store, and someone saw my 45, and they said, "Oh man, He said, hope I ain't trying to mess. I almost trying to mess with you. Oh, it's all good. I get a lot of positive feedback from people who notice it. I think most of the time people don't really notice it unless they're actually looking around that somebody is unless they see it right there when they as they spot as I'm spotted. Um, or they got time to look around the environment, scan things, and say, oh, a guy has a handgun on his side. Maybe I think people don't really see it unless they're looking to see it. My wife did have a story. She has a Ruger Max 9. And she carries that, and every now and again she carries it open. She carries that openly. She told me she was in a subway, and she walked in. She walked in. It's funny. She's calling me right now. um, she's gonna see this video and say, "Honey, here's my call." um, but she walked in to pick up a sub, and there was a customer in line who kind of flipped out. Wondered why the manager didn't ask her to leave or didn't want to throw her out. And he said, "Why?" He said, "Well, she's carrying a handgun." He said, "So what?" And the lady she was just fab. She told me she was flabbergasted. She couldn't believe that someone's actually, I guess has the stones to be carrying openly, in the subway. She grabbed her order and left. And when my wife's order was ready, I think the guy said, it's on the house. He just gave her the sandwich, and he said, he ain't gonna worry about it. Now, I think it's cool. I think when people actually they see someone who's willing to go that far with showing that they're armed, that they do things that kind of give positive feedback, give some form of encouragement. And she said she thought it was pretty cool. She thought it was kind of strange that someone see a lady actually flip out at her. I have never had anybody flip out at me to see me carry. But she had someone flip out in front of her. But the guy behind the counter was cool with it. Gave my wife a sandwich and was on her merry way. But that's all I can think of right now. I will have a video on I did get the Belgium holster, the Belgian surplus holster for my Browning High Power. It was a Christmas gift from the missus, and so I'll do a video on that shortly. But so far, yeah, everything's been pretty cool. What do you guys think? Have you guys had any experiences with open carry with someone kind of flipped out, or do you have like a significant other who carries and they had a similar reaction as what happened to my wife? Please share your thoughts. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help out with the channel, go to my YouTube homepage. Look for the PayPal link and the Cash App link. All donation amounts are appreciated. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see what I can do to address them. But that's my video. Just be talking about open carry in South Carolina. This is the open carry report for January 15th, 2025. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay strapped. And God bless.